As a football fan, it doesn't matter which team you support, which team you are passionate about, which team you love. It's important to appreciate and respect and talk about what Eintracht Frankfurt Football Club did. Yes, the newly crowned Europa League champion Eintracht Frankfurt. I'm going to talk about Eintracht Frankfurt. What a story of a underdog team. I mean, look at the start of season. Nobody would have given any sort of chance to a team like Frankfurt, but here they are winning the Europa League champion, defeating Glasgow Rangers. Of course, very disappointing for them. It was 1-1 on the full time, then went on to the extra time and then penalty shootout. Unfortunately for Aaron Ramsey, his penalty miss, and Frankfurt scored all of their 5 penalties and won 5-4 on penalties. They are the new Europa champion, Eintracht Frankfurt. Wow, what a story of underdog. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to win a European title. Whether it's Champions League, whether it's Europa League, it takes a lot. It's what dreams are made of. I mean, as a team, as a player, this is where you want to play. These are the competition you want to win. It takes a lot of nerves, a lot of passion, a lot of skills, and a lot of temperament to perform on such big stage. And yes, Eintracht Frankfurt did this. They are the Europa League champion. It's important to talk about their achievement, how they did this. I mean, what a journey! What a journey! It was never easy for Frankfurt. For Frankfurt, they played their round of 16 game against Real Betis. Never easy. Pellegrini's side is solid one. They know how to win matches, so it was never easy. They won there, and remember, guys, they Frankfurt faced Barcelona in quarter final. Yes, the Barcelona under Xavi. At that time, Barcelona were having a good run. Remember, they humiliated the current La Liga newly crowned champion Real Madrid back at that time 4-0. So Barca were in the good stage, in a good form at that point. So it was never easy going away to Camp Nou. Also going away to Camp Nou, 3-0 up. Remember, Frankfurt won 3-2 on that night. They were 3-0 up, and Barca scored 2 late goals almost in the injury time, 90th plus minutes. Those goals came so late for Barcelona, but that didn't help. But remember, Frankfurt went away to Camp Nou in front of 90,000 people, and they won the game there. They knocked down Barca out of Europa League and progressed to the semi-final. That tells you a lot about the achievement of this team, the journey Frankfurt had on their way to the title. I think the win against Barca, that was the probably the biggest milestone to their journey. The confidence the player must have had after that win at Camp Nou, the manager, the fan, the belief. It's important to believe. I don't want to say this, but we have what we have seen in European competition over the last 4 or 5 years. Man City have such a squad full of stars, best manager in the world, one of the best players in the world. Bench strength is of next level, but they are just not able to gather themselves and win the title. Of course, they can win in the future. They still have a very good squad and coach, but the mentality is somehow missing. That's important when you play competition like Europa League. Mentality is most important along with your skills, and that's what we have seen from Frankfurt this season. It's a story of great underdog, as I have been saying. So winning at Camp Nou, that must have given them huge belief and mentality that yes, we belong to here. We haven't won a title in for 42 years. This is our time to make history, and yes, they did make history. Then they played a semi-final against West Ham. West Ham is a very good Premier League team which knows how to play their football. Very good under David Moyes, has been exceptional manager. He has given tough time to likes of Liverpool and Man City in the Premier League. So once again, another difficult tie, but Frankfurt won not just on aggregate but home and away. They defeated West Ham in home as well as away. Both legs, West Ham were the second best team to the Frankfurt. So that was an exceptional journey at that point. And of course, final happened against Rangers, another very good side from Scotland, but it just doesn't meant to be the night for Rangers. Their wait for glory continue, but it's the second Europa League title for Frankfurt. Their Europa League glory after a long wait of 42 years. Yes, last time they won Europa title, it was way back in 1979-1980 season. So 42 long years it took them, but finally they won the title. Of course, they won the Bundesliga once, that was way back in 1959, only title they have in a Bundesliga. And of course, they are 5-time DFB Pokals champion. Last time they were champion in 2017-2018. So a club which has to wait so long for European glory, and it's always sweet when you end up doing in the end. It's a great story of underdog, great story of courage, passion, and believe in yourself. As I said earlier at the start of the video, no matter which team you support, when you see underdog like Frankfurt coming into the scene, completing such a remarkable journey and going all the way and lifting the silverware, I mean, it's a great story. It will also give leap to so many European teams, so many teams which don't have the financial muscles of likes of some other teams to compete in the competition like such. But as I said, sometime passion, your courage, your determination, your self-belief just overtakes skill as well as all the luxuries you might have as a club. But because game is played on the field every time, you have to win on the field. That's what Frankfurt did. It's a great story of underdogs. They are the now Europa champions, and one thing that title will do them is that they're gonna get 30 million prize because they won the Europa League title. That's going to help them build their squad, because they don't have financials to compete with other club in the Bundesliga as well. They are finishing 11th in the league this time around in the Bundesliga, but 30 million, they might use this smartly. If you are a Frankfurt management board, you might want to sign some players. You might want to build on the momentum you have created by winning this title. No matter, as I said, which club fan you are, as a football fan, it's a great story of underdog. One should cherish, one should celebrate, and one should give respect to the Frankfurt they deserve. Well done, what a victory.